Afternoon, guys. Here we are live in my living room. Couple things. Number one thing is a lot of people here lately's been asking about foul, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys a million. One thing I want to pretty much clear up with you guys is if you message me about foul or call me about foul, and then you say, oh, can I get a video or can I get like I have a dozen pictures? I'm probably going to say, yeah, no problem, I'll get around to it. Well, getting around to it might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be next year. I may forget all about you. Not to be disrespectful, but I have a life and I have things to do. I don't sell chickens for a living. Let's go ahead and clarify that. The one reason I don't sell chickens for a living is because I refuse to disrespect the memories and the honor of my father and his partner by selling our chickens at a cheap price. They never would sell chickens at all, and we only recently started selling chickens a few years ago. You just couldn't buy one from my father or his partner. You couldn't buy one from me up till after 2008. And even the time past that. So therefore, that's the reason I work hard every day, is because I refuse to ever lower my prices for anybody. I don't care if you buy a chicken from me or not. Don't make no difference. They're my chickens, I like them. If you want a chicken, I'll sell you one. But I feel like this, as many videos and pictures as I take of our roosters, just because I enjoy sharing them with you guys, you should be able to see pretty much everything a man would want to see as far as health and care and quality. If that quality don't suit you, then don't message me about a rooster, because that's probably as close to a video as you ever going to get. First of all, the weather stays bad here in the wintertime. I don't have a lot of time to be out here playing show and tell with you guys. If I show and tell you something that's out of my heart, it ain't because I'm trying to peddle you a damn rooster. I just enjoy sharing my birds with people. And because I love them, I'm proud of them. And that's where that ends. But if you want a rooster, I'll sell you one. But I'm not going to go out here and take a half a dozen pictures, 30-minute video. I don't care about that. Because I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to make a living for me and my family and my fowl. And whether you buy a chicken from me or not. That's the way it is. And I don't mean to be disrespectful or rude or anything, but that's just a fact. And I've always been a man about truth, and most of the time the truth ain't what you want to hear, but that is the truth. That being said, I made a post the other day about the way Duke Huxley was handling a rooster, the way he was squatted when he was pitting a rooster, and a lot of people gave me some good answers. The two answers that was closest to it was Mr. Jeremy Lowe. He said that he was scoring the cock, which is true, but a lot of you guys, you rookies, don't know what scoring the cock means. And then Tony Tyra, from right up the road here, old friend of mine, been a friend of mine for years, he said, yeah, he's assuring that rooster's going to break up on top. He's giving that rooster every chance in the world to break up. And that's a fact. And it has to do with nothing. What it has to do with is when you're pitting a rooster, if you look at all your old timers, you'll see them in that position. They'll be squatted behind the gamecock before they release him. And this is all before 2008 that I'm talking about. So don't get your panties in the water, start jumping up and down, saying I'm talking about something illegal. I'm not. This is about ancient history. All chickens have a built-in mechanism. You're messing with that rooster's natural anatomy when you're over the top of him, like most of the pitters do today. He has vision that will let him see behind him and above. and not directly behind him low, but above him. It keeps the varmints off of him. It keeps him, gives him a way to defend himself and be aware of what's flying down on him. And nature created that through years of evolution, you know. And when you're over the top of that rooster, the chances of him breaking up is very rare, because he can see you. And I know this has happened to a lot of you guys. You walk by a rooster on a string, you show him another rooster, and he flies up 8 foot in the air and chases you out of there. And then the day you got ready to show him, prior to 08, the day you got ready to show him, he didn't break up. And you say, oh, well, he fought well, but he didn't break like he did at the house. That's because you were over top of him. And he could see you. And if you don't believe me, if you don't think this is a fact, walk out there and try to catch a rooster from walking over top. The only way to sneak up on a chicken is get real low. You know why? Because he can't see you there. Over the top of you, he can see you. It's just common sense, guys. The old timers knew this for years, and they wouldn't have a pitter that did not squat behind him. Matter of fact, my own daddy and his partner almost fired me when I was about 17 because I laid out all night, didn't feel well, and I cheated on the first rooster from over the top. I went over the top, the rooster didn't break up. We won the fight. They told us, this is the way I was 17 years old. Nobody get your panties in the water, and I'm talking about a rooster fight. I come out of there and they said, I tell you what, you ever do that again, we'll hire another pitter. You better keep your ass low and go with him. And that's just how serious they was about it. That's the answer to the question. Mr. Lowe was right and Tony Tower was right. And but they didn't put it in layman's terms. Layman's terms is you're messing with the rooster's natural anatomy. And what you're doing is he can see you and you're affecting his ability to score, which is break up on top. Anyway, those two things said, it's horrible weather down here, sleeting and rain, but we're going to get out there and get it done in a minute. God bless you guys, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and if you're down here in Texas for this weather, y'all be real safe on your travels back and forth. Thank you. God bless.